Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Nighttime. Thank you once again, Nighttime Band. I cannot thank you enough. Every time you play, I'm like, yes, let's start this show. So, right now, we have a little comedy set coming up. I introduced Neil Griffin earlier. He is a producer at Crack Me Up Comedy Club at the Rose Theater and also a community producer for a new Rogers TV show called Brampton's Search for the Funniest Comic. Ladies and gentlemen, please, huge round of applause for Neil Griffin.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm a ginger. I don't know if you can tell by the beard and the hair. We're going extinct. I don't know if you realize that. There's not as many pure gingers. It's mainly because people maybe don't find gingers attractive, people with red hair. One guy that's changing that is Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran is hitting every Hollywood hottie right now, and like he had Taylor Swift, a few other ones. Right now he's actually getting some flack. Actually, she's getting some flack for dating him. It's one of the Pussycat Dolls, Nicole Scherzinger, I think her name is. She's 37, he's 24. So there's like a 13-year age gap. And I find it weird that it's such a sexist thing to, say to her that, she's a MILF or something, she's going after a younger guy, but when a guy does it, it's okay. Like for me, I'm 36, I was dating a 23-year-old, so there's a 13-year difference. And nobody cared. Nobody cared. Except for most of my friends, my family, and my wife really didn't. She frowned upon girlfriends. Usually that's what wives do. But it's because I can't say no to sex. I am a former nerd. I'm a former nerd. If any of you women out there don't know that you're with a former nerd, if he likes to slap, maybe squeeze or pinch, he's not into rough stuff. He's not kinky. He just can't believe that you're real. That's all it is. He's just shocked that you're there. Like even the first time I kissed my girl, she kind of looked at me funny and she's like, "You kiss weird. You kiss with your eyes open." I'm like, "I'm watching if you're running for the door. That's all that is." I'm low self-esteem. Same with girls. Like I find girls are kind of like sunglasses, mainly because if you spend a lot of money on one, take care of them, they're gone within 2 weeks. You can't keep them. Nothing you can do. But if you have, say, the one that you find at like a gas station at 2 o'clock in the morning, don't even take care of them. You don't care about them. I've left them on the bus. They come back. They stick around for years. They're always like that. Also, Halloween's coming up. I was actually helping my mom last year, and she asked me to go get some more candy. We were out of candy, out of chocolates. And she was helping my cousin hem her dress, and it wasn't fitting. So she sent me to the store. She's like, "I need chocolates, but I also need straight needles, if you can get me those." I'm like, "So I need to go to 2 Shoppers Drug Marts?" And she's like, "What do you mean?" "I can't go to 1 Shoppers Drug Mart and buy chocolate and straight needles. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get in trouble." So, thank you.
All right, Neil Griffin. That was great, man. Please join us.
Cool. Oh, I got the microphone. That's fine.
Yeah, it's yours, man. You just have to sneak it out when you leave.
Okay.
How's it going, man?
Good, man.
Yeah, nice to have you at the show. That was great. And you gave me this brochure earlier, so everybody have a look at it. This is for the Rose Amphitheater.
Yeah, it's Rose
right?
Theater in Brampton.
Rose Theater in Brampton, and he's producing 2 great shows, performing at one of them. So, I mean, you should look up the theater, look up the events that they have. And why don't we get to you and see what you're talking about, what you're doing. There's a TV show that you told us about.
Yeah.
What's up with that? It looks fun.
It's called Brampton Search for the Funniest Comic. We've got, I think, about 5 comics from Brampton specifically, and as well around the GTA, some from Mississauga. And they were all vying for, I guess, the crown for Brampton's funniest comic. Not necessarily being from Brampton, but Brampton is choosing who they think is the funniest.
Okay.
And we have 9 finalists. We're filming the finale November 4th. So if you want to come out, it's basically at Spot 1, 8 p.m., filmed live. We need a studio audience. So if you want to come out, costs nothing. All we need is your vote. So it's not really Brampton Search for Funniest Comic unless they come out.
Yeah, I mean, if it costs nothing, then I guess everybody should go and give that vote, especially because elections and stuff, so get into the habit anyway, right?
But I heard bad news, though. If the Blue Jays get into the World Series, Game 7 is on the same night. So
don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
Hey, if they get to Game 7, I'd love it. That means they're in the World Series. But I think it'll be good. It's entertaining. The comics are great. Mark Trinidad is the host. Kenny Robinson was one of the judges. He's the godfather of Canadian comedy. Yeah, and I've got a show at Spot One once a month right now. So,
all right, that's great. So, I mean, I think we're reaching the end of our segment with the whole thing. I'm kind of surprised that you, being a comedian, didn't make fun of our latest entry. I mean, it's a mug full of spoons. So I was thinking maybe you had something to say about that. But since you didn't, I guess you lost your chance. We're at the end of our segment, and I would like to thank Neil Griffin for being with us today. Thank you very much, Neil.
No problem.
Once again.
Thank you.
All right, and I hope to see your shows and your show on television for sure. Right? All right, so with the Nighttime Band for now, and we'll be back with more guests.